Y'all, it's the most wonderful time of the year, so I am bringing to you guys not one, not two, but 16 beautiful Christmas trees to get you in the holiday spirit that you can get all from Amazon. I will be unboxing, setting up, and fluffing, as well as sharing my thoughts on each of these trees so you can see which is best for you, your home, and your family during this holiday season. I am going to be unboxing this Yai Tech 6-inch green Christmas tree, and I wanted to time myself just to see how long it was going to take me just to put all the pieces together. And to my surprise, it was actually very easy. Now, I did put this tree up by myself. It only took me 5 minutes and 42 seconds until I had everything already in place. And then after this, I went ahead and fluffed it out. Including me fluffing the tree, it took me only 17 minutes and 45 seconds to put this whole tree up. And just look how nice it looks. It was so beautiful. I think this tree looks so realistic. One thing I will say is that when you put it up, you will get some powder residue because it is a powdery like substance on the tree. However, I just love that frosty look. It just looks so reminiscent to something you would see out in nature with the snow vibes. The lights give it a nice ambiance. It just gives me that holiday spirit, and it just goes so nicely in the living room, in my opinion. I just don't think you can go wrong with this tree. It is very full. I had no issues with that. The fluffing process was very easy, as you can see. The installation was just so easy. I was very pleased with this tree. I think this is one of my favorite Christmas trees that I've ever put up just because of how it has all these different types of hues and, you know, the frost and everything. It just looks very festive in my opinion. I think this tree is perfect for any home, and it definitely gets you in the Christmas spirit. So hey everybody, this is the Polio Christmas tree, and I'm doing an unboxing video. I wanted to see how long it's going to take me to put it together, and to my surprise, this is a cute, really easy to install Christmas tree. It nearly took me less than 5 minutes to actually put the whole tree together, but I went ahead and timed it just to be on the safe side to see how long it was going to take. To my surprise, it only took a whopping 1 minute and 13 seconds to actually install it, and then I went ahead and started fluffing the tree, and I plugged it in to make sure everything worked, and it worked just fine. It was really easy. Only 2 cords that you actually need to connect for this tree to work, and that is great for me. This is giving me holiday festivity vibes, but without a lot of effort. It is cute, great for an apartment, great for an office, anywhere small and compact. I think this tree is perfect. I don't have the biggest living room, and I know many people don't, so this is great for a nice small living room or a big one. I think it's a great addition, y'all. It took a whopping 5 minutes and 20 seconds to put this tree together, and look what we have here is the finished product, y'all. It has this nice frosty look on it. It actually looks like something you would see out in the forest, in my opinion, that has that snow on it. This is the type of tree that I absolutely love. It is very realistic looking, in my opinion. It just blends right in with the rest of my room, and it's just so festive and warm. I just absolutely love this. Look at the frost. Now, after you are done with this, I would recommend giving your area a nice sweep because I did get a little bit of that powder on my floor. However, it was not anything crazy. This tree is not big at all, so you don't get too much of that powder substance, but the look and the ambiance that it gives is just unmatched, in my opinion. Definitely one of my top 3 trees I ever put together. It's time to get ready for the holidays, y'all. I have the Evergreen Classic 9-foot pre-lit Colorado spruce Christmas tree, and I wanted to see how long it was going to take me to put this tree up by myself. To my surprise, it only really took me about 10 minutes, so I was definitely satisfied. Now, every Christmas tree, in my opinion, needs a good fluffing until you get it to your liking, so I went ahead and fluffed it out just until I was satisfied, and I needed a chair because this is a 9-foot tall tree, y'all. It only took me about 29 minutes. So this is what the tree looks like after I got everything into place. The lights aren't on yet, but I thought that it still was very beautiful. It has nice hues of different greens and stuff. It is very lifelike, in my opinion. I think the branches are something reminiscent of what you would see in nature. Another thing that I really liked about this tree is the foot pedal. Now, I used it and just tapped it, but as you can see, the lights on this tree, in my opinion, are just so beautiful. Everything is already pre-wired. You don't have to plug in anything. And this tree actually has like a sort of technology that automatically lights up the tree with the connected power with the poles. I think that is really, really, really useful. I don't like all the cords and it just looks messy, but there is none of that in this tree. So it looks very lush, very elegant. And I think when you put some actual ornaments on the tree, it's going to look even better. The fact that this tree, in my opinion, was easy assembly, it was pre-lit, and there was no cords is a win-win in my opinion, and I just love the way it looks in a living room. This is the perfect tree to get you in the holiday spirit. One thing I noticed that might be helpful to someone else while putting this tree together is that it didn't have all the numbering on each of the individual pieces. However, I did notice that the bottom starts with 2, then it goes up to 3, and then I had a top one that had no number at all, which was the very top of the tree. So I went ahead and timed myself unboxing this Tech white 7.5 foot Christmas tree. The installation actually wasn't very hard. The poles fit nicely. There was no issues with that. The tree was very easy to put up considering I did this by myself, and I actually got it done pretty fast. It only took me about 4 minutes to get everything done. However, when that was over, I had to fluff the tree, and that did actually take me a lot of time. As you can see here, there are a lot of spaces that needed to get fluffed out, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't have any gaps or anything like that. I think the branches were just tightly compacted together because it was boxed up. I had no issues with the fullness. That was one thing I was a little worried about, but once you start spreading it out, I think you see very quickly that this tree is very full. It is not going to have any spaces, and when you put the ornaments in it, I think it will look even better. Now, my time total after I'm done fluffing all of this to my liking was around 42 minutes, which I think is a very long time. However, this is a lot of tree. This is a 7.5 foot tree, and y'all, it looks so nice and full. I just can't wait to see this with some ornaments on it, but this is what it looks like before all of that with the fluffing. Overall, I'm really satisfied with this tree. I love how tall it is. I love the fullness. It does take a bit more time to fluff it out. However, I think once you do it, it is definitely nice, especially if you add in some ornaments. I just think this will look so nice in any living room. Definitely going to get the holiday vibe, and I also can appreciate that there is very minimal shedding. Here I have a Shercon 6-foot premium pre-lit artificial Christmas tree, and this is a actual slim pencil tree. I think this is perfect for any small location. Right now I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a fluffing, so I'm going ahead now and fluffing out the tree, getting the branches to my liking. Now, one thing I like about this tree is that the branches are really full, and it actually has 240 warm lights, and also on this tree, the lights are multicolored. I think overall, this is an amazing Christmas tree. It took me 21 minutes to put together, and this is what it looks like without the lights, y'all. However, you can adjust the settings. This is what it looks like with the lights actually on. And here's just a close-up of the branches. Love, love, love this tree, y'all. And I love that it is multicolored. You can adjust the settings, and here I'm just clicking and showing what the tree can do. It has so many different settings that you can use, and it also comes with a remote control access to adjust the tree to your liking if you don't want to do it manually, because it also has a kind of press that you can use to adjust the tree as well. Also comes with a timer. Very nice tree, great for office space or a bedroom, a small apartment, or if you just don't want a huge tree, this tree is definitely lovely. 21 minutes to get in the holiday spirit is definitely a win in my opinion, and even quicker if you have some help. Overall, I love the multi-functions of this tree. Just depending on whatever mood you are in, you can have the tree set to whatever you are feeling. Dimming the lights or anything like that is also an option. Overall, I love this tree, and I hope this helps. Hey everybody, so today I want to talk about this multicolored Christmas tree and the remote behind it. Now, I think that this is absolutely just a wonderful tree. I wanted to kind of show the remote up close. Now it has an on and off button, and it has the modes, and it also has a timer, and you can adjust the brightness. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the tree so you can see. All of the lights work perfectly fine. Now this is just one of the first setting, which is just your normal yellow lights. This is just like any Christmas tree you would see with lights. However, this tree right here is not your average tree. Now let's go ahead and change the mode. Let's go to the next one. Now I hit the plus sign, and now it puts it in that multicolored mode. And I just absolutely love this, but it doesn't just do this, y'all. When you're just relaxing wherever you are, where your Christmas tree is, you can adjust this just with the remote. Let's change it to the next setting. Now this one is going to give you a flash. Now that's the flash of that yellow light. Now let's see what the next setting looks like. Now you're flashing the multicolored setting here. All without having to actually touch the tree. Now this is going to bring it to the dimming yellow light. Really, really, really cool. And then this one is going to bring it to the dimming multicolored light. Just a lot of options, y'all, that you get with this tree. Now this is the 7th mode here, and that has it flashing back and forth, yellow and the multicolored. So just whatever you're feeling at the time, y'all, you can just switch it up. This is the 8th one here, and it's that dimming in and out between the white and the multicolored light. And that is all the modes, y'all. Now, if you want to adjust the brightness, like I said, you can go up and down. So now I just lowered the brightness, but if you hit this is how you know it's getting brighter. It shows right here what the brightness level is. So if the light is a little bit too bright for your liking, you can definitely adjust that. So you also have here a timer. So let's just say I want to put the timer on. This is what that is looking like here. And then it has a little plus sign right there. You can put what time you want everything to be on. Now that is the highest number it goes to on the timer, just so you know. And yes, y'all, it has 8 modes, adjustable brightness, and y'all multicolored if you want. It has the yellow light if you want. And also this tree is not too big. It is a like a pencil tree, so it's a little bit more on the slim side. So I think this is perfect for office space, an apartment, or just a living space that's not that big. Or, you know, a lot of us don't like bigger trees. I definitely love this tree. Very full, very nice, y'all. So I'm doing a quick comparison video on these 2 Christmas trees now. These are both actually best choice Christmas trees. They are both 6 feet tall. They both have 1,000 tips. But the one big difference is one has lights and one does not. So the one with the lights is very, very, very pretty. They both have the same amount of fullness. I didn't notice any difference there. The setup time actually for the one without lights, in my opinion, was a bit faster than the one with lights. That's probably because it doesn't have any wires or anything like that, and also the takedown process was quicker with the one without lights. Both trees were very easy to put up and to fluff. In my opinion, both trees are perfect for any space, and I think great for the holiday season. I'm unboxing this best choice white Christmas tree, y'all. I wanted to see how long it was going to take me to actually assemble it with the poles. It only took me 3 minutes and 20 seconds. From here, I just go ahead and start fluffing out the tree. My main goal is just to make sure that I don't have any spaces, and that is fluffed out to my liking. So I just fluffed it for a good minute here, and I also timed how long that took me to do, and it actually was very impressive. This tree isn't very big, so it didn't really take me that long to fluff out, and I did it all by myself, so you can definitely do it by yourself too in a quick amount of time. While I'm talking about fluffing, because you are manipulating the tree, I did get like the slightest amount of shedding, and it was very minimal, y'all. And after I'm done, it only took me 27 minutes and 30 something seconds to fluff out the tree, and this is what it looks like after I have all of the lights plugged in, y'all. I was so satisfied with how this looked in my living room. It just made me get that holiday feel. I feel very much in the holiday spirit now after I looked at this tree. I just think that it's very full. The white tree reminds me of snow, and it kind of gives you that winter feeling, and it's very festive in my opinion, but it's also very warm with those hints of that light, kind of giving that warm balance in there. Another thing I like is the tree isn't too big, so if you have a smaller space, this is definitely a good option, and I just think it's beautiful for any setting in any room. Alright, y'all, so here I have another best choice tree, and this tree is actually 6 foot tall. It's a very easy assembly. Absolutely love this tree. Now, this is a great option if you would prefer a white Christmas tree without the lights on it. Now, this tree is very easy to fluff, probably because it doesn't have all the extra lights and all those things of that sort complicating the assembly. This was very easy for me to fluff, y'all. If you're doing it by yourself or with a family member or like a group, it is going to be something that you can do very fast, but even with just me doing it, it's not too bad at all. Also, I am 5'5" to put things in perspective, and this tree is 6 foot tall, and it is not overly large or anything of that sort. It is the perfect size, I think, for an office space, an apartment, anything like that, because it's not too big, but it definitely is not too small. You can definitely see this tree from afar, and it's very, very, very beautiful. Now, I love the fullness of the tree. I didn't feel like I was struggling to get a good fluff in. I didn't feel like any of the branches were sparse. Also didn't notice much shedding, if any, while I was separating this tree, which was another plus because I don't like to do a whole bunch of sweeping after I get the tree ready. But y'all, now I'm finishing up. Now, most of the trees I've been putting up, I feel like it take me about 25 minutes or so to finish doing the fluffing process, but to my surprise, I was finished in 17 minutes, y'all. I was definitely happy about that because that is not bad at all. And afterwards, I had a beautiful white tree. There is no lights on this tree, however, it has a lot of personality. It is full and is ready for ornaments or anything of that sort if that is what you are into. Something about those white Christmas trees just make me feel icy and like Winterland. You can dress it up however you want, and it's absolutely beautiful. Not too much fluffing that is involved, so that is definitely a plus. It's a beautiful addition to any space. I'm unboxing this National Tree Company Christmas tree. This is in a 7-foot, and it actually has lights as well. Now, I went ahead and timed myself doing the assembly process. You do have to make sure that you plug in everything, so I made sure to do that while I was doing the assembly. It only took me about 8 minutes to assemble the tree, which I thought was perfect timing. And after this, you definitely got to make sure to fluff the tree out so it looks nice and full. I absolutely love the way this is looking so far. As I'm fluffing, I do notice that it does have glitter on the branches, so if that is something that you might want to keep in mind whenever you're trying to just keep your floors clean. However, it's just so beautiful. It has a nice shimmer to it. Another thing that really stands out to me is that this fluffing on this tree was actually very easy. Now, with some other trees that I have fluffed out, it did take a lot more effort to actually get the branches to kind of sprawl out. But this tree, it was very much more on the effortless side. It did take about 30 something minutes to do the full tree. However, it didn't take nearly as long as some trees with the same fullness. So I definitely can appreciate that. And look how nice it looks without the lights, but this is with the lights. I think it looks amazing. I kind of see like a purplish hue there, and I think it's very festive and Christmassy like. It just looks like a holiday spirit in my home, and I think this would be nice in any location. It's not too big or not too small. It will look even better with ornaments, so I hope this helps somebody. I'm unboxing this National Tree Company Christmas tree. This is pre-lit, and it is actually 7 feet, y'all. It was so easy to put this tree up. This is one of the easiest Christmas trees that I've ever put up. I like that it is slim because it's very effective for small spaces, and it's not too bulky, so it can really be versatile in an office, in a smaller home, or even a bigger home if you just don't want a big Christmas tree. Now, the fluffing process was so easy. The actual branches spread out perfectly. It looks very, very, very nice, but y'all, the tree is very full once I actually go ahead and start fluffing it. I was just so in love with how it looks. Now, one thing you want to make sure to do is plug it in properly. So I plugged it in, and this is what it looks like, y'all. I was in love with how this tree looks. It has some nice hues. It's very warm and inviting, gives me that holiday spirit, and I think this would just look good. As soon as I put some ornaments on this tree, it's going to be over, in my opinion. I think it looks great as it is, but I'm very excited to see how it looks with ornaments as well. Overall, I think this tree is perfect for that holiday season to get you in the spirit. And one takeaway is to make sure to get an extension cord. The cord is relatively short, but I love this product, so I hope this helps. This is a quick comparison video of two National Tree Company trees. They are both actually 7 feet. However, one is a bit wider than the other one. The other one is actually a pre-lit slim tree, while the other one is a North Valley spruce. Now, both of these trees are very beautiful. They both have like that purplish hue when it lights up, and I think they are both a great addition to any room or setting. It really just depends on how wide of a tree you need. I'm unboxing this National Tree Company pre-lit artificial medium Christmas tree. Now, this is in a 4-foot tall tree. I actually went ahead and timed myself putting this tree together, and to my surprise, it took me no time, 3 minutes to actually assemble the whole tree, and then after that I went ahead and started fluffing. It still took me no time to finish. I was very satisfied with how small the tree is, because the less tree I have, the less tree that you have to actually fluff, and it's just quicker. Like, you want to be in the holiday spirit, but you don't want to have to do a lot. I think this tree is perfect. this only took me about 15 minutes or so, and after that I had a nice Christmas tree, and the Christmas spirit was already in the room. I love the multicolored lights. This is actually a Hinged spruce. Like I said, this is 4 feet tall. Now the light colors that I noticed were like red, pink, green, blue. I saw some orange color lights in there. I absolutely love this. It's just giving me the holiday spirit, and I think this is going to be a lovely addition to any environment because it can fit in any size room and it's going to give you that holiday spirit. I am unboxing this Go Plus 7-foot white Christmas tree, and y'all, this is an artificial Christmas pine tree, and it has PVC branch tips with foldable metal stand. Now I wanted to say one thing I thought was very interesting about this tree was how the actual branches sprawl out. They are metal, like I said. They bend. Everything needs to be fluffed really good in my opinion because it is very tightly compacted from how it is sent. However, once you get it sprawled out good, I think it actually comes together really nice, and it's very tall. I actually like the size of the tree, and I think it's very beautiful, but it took me 58 minutes of fluffing, which is a lot, but if you have some help, maybe it won't be that bad. But I did it by myself. So this is what the tree looks like after I was all finished, y'all. I was definitely satisfied. Can't wait to see this with some ornaments. I think I'm going to go back and do a little bit more fluffing with the tree just so I can get it more to my liking, but it's like literally every single branch you have to put exactly where you want it to be in order for this tree to fluff out. But with some time and effort, I think it comes out very beautifully. I'm unboxing this Polio Christmas tree, and I wanted to time myself and see how long it was going to take me to actually do the actual like setup time. So this is what it looks like. I wanted to go ahead and connect all the lights, and this is how long it took me to do everything, about 7 minutes or so. After the 7 minutes was done, I went ahead and started fluffing out this tree, y'all. Some things about this tree is that it is 7.5 feet tall. It has 350 clear lights, and all my lights worked when I went ahead and plugged it in and did my little test. And the tree is very full. I'm noticing that while I'm fluffing it out. It took me 27 minutes, or really like 28, to fluff out this tree, but look at how nice it looks. One thing I noticed is that it seemed like there was a lot of lights, and for this amount of tree, because it's a little bit more on the thinner side, like because it's a pencil tree, I thought that was really good. It's covering majority of the tree with just lights, so I love that about this tree. Also, the tree is very full. It is, again, a pencil tree, but it is a nice full tree. It looks very festive and it's putting me in that holiday spirit. It looks great in any space, and it's not too big, not too small, and it was easy to fluff. This is a close-up of the branches, and overall I'm very satisfied with this tree. I'm doing an unboxing and timing myself putting up this Best Choice Christmas tree. Now this Christmas tree is a 6-foot tall Christmas tree, and I wanted to see how long it was going to take me just to do the assembly and also do the fluffing. So with the assembly, it only took me 7 minutes and 25 seconds or so, and then straight after this I got right into fluffing the tree, and it was a very easy tree to set up in my opinion. The branches sprawled out very easily, so I didn't have to like wrestle with them too much, but I do think it took a little bit of fluffing, but it only took me 25 minutes combined with the time to actually assemble the tree, so that's not bad at all. And this is what the tree is looking like, y'all. I was very satisfied, but I think that I need to do some more fluffing to the tree, but for right now this is okay. I definitely think this is great for any size room. The 6-foot isn't taking up too much space in the room. However, it is a great addition to give you that holiday feel, and I really feel like I'm in the holiday spirit already. I think this will look great with some ornaments, and definitely something fun to do with the family to put this tree together and spruce it up. So I hope this helps. Hello everybody, I'm doing an unboxing of this green tree. Now this is a Yajatek 6-foot tree, and I timed myself to see how long it was going to take me to actually put it together, like assembling it, and then also additionally fluffing out the tree. Now this tree was actually very easy to put up. This is a 6-foot tree, and it has 300 lights, and it had only took me 1 minute and 16 seconds to actually assemble. But then after that I went ahead and started the fluffing process. Now I did this all by myself, so if you have somebody helping you, you will get done a lot quicker than I did. However, this did not take me that long to fluff out. It only took me about 25 minutes or so, and after I had a beautiful tree. Now I think I'm gonna still do some more fluff into it just so I can get it more to my liking, But for right now, this is very good for me as a starting point. I really love that the tree has these nice lights and it's very easy to connect. Everything was easy to fluff overall. When you get some ornaments on the tree, I think it's going to look absolutely beautiful. And this is like a close-up of the actual branches. It is very full in my opinion, so there is no problem there. I think that this is going to put you in the holiday spirit. I think it's a great size for any home, office, apartment. I think this is just an overall great addition to any environment, and I think that I really like the tree because it didn't have a lot of particles falling on the ground after I fluffed it, so I really did appreciate that. Overall, I think this is a very nice tree, and this is definitely something I think that is going to put you in the holiday spirit and just give you that warm holiday vibe and ambiance. So here I have the National Tree Company artificial Christmas tree, and this is the Hickory Cedar, and this is a 5-foot tree, y'all. Now I am in this video showing how quickly I am able to assemble and fluff out this tree, y'all. This took me no time. I like this tree because it has like a sparse kind of look theme to it, and I really like this, y'all. This is perfect for a small area, apartment, office space, anything like that. So if you wanted like a really full tree, this is not going to be it. Honestly, one of the things that makes this tree unique is the fact that it's not full, but that's kind of like the uniqueness of the tree. I love how simple it is. You can add decorations or anything like that to it, also to spruce it up even more, but I love that it's kind of like a quirky, unique tree. One thing that I wanted to note is that if I could re-spruce up the tree again, I probably would have the branches going more so at a downward angle, because when I ended up taking the tree apart, I was brushing them downward, and I actually liked the appearance of it a little better. It kind of gave it a more like sparse look that I was kind of going for. It's kind of unique. But yeah, y'all, that's what I think. Overall, I really love the appearance of this tree. Here you see me finishing up, and this is what I've come up with so far. And like I said, angling the branches down to me, I think gave it a better appearance at the end. But overall, love the uniqueness of the tree. Think it's perfect for a small area, office space, college dorm, anything of that sort where you're not really trying to do too much but you want to decorate. This tree definitely can be fluffed more if you like more of a fluffy look. However, I like the uniqueness of that kind of awkward, kind of a sparse look. So yes, y'all, this is what the inside looks like of the bark. I think that's kind of unique. Kind of gives like an island feel in my opinion that I don't really see much on other trees, so I hope this helps. Hey y'all, so this is what the 2 birch trees look like when I put them together, and y'all, I absolutely love the way this came out. They are pre-lit, and it was very easy to assemble. It only took me about 12 minutes to actually get the branches to my liking. Here's a little close-up of what the branches are looking like. They are very bendable and easy to maneuver to get to the positions that you want it at. I think these 2 birch trees are absolutely beautiful. I love how tall they are. I think they're the perfect height for a smaller area or a larger area. It gives the room a lot of pizzazz. Now these items here, I'm not really sure what I was supposed to do with these. I still haven't quite figured it out. It didn't come with an instruction manual. However, my trees came together just lovely. I absolutely love the birch trees. Very festive and putting me in the holiday spirit. So I hope this helps. Let me know which of these trees is your favorite. I hope that this video was helpful in getting you into the holiday spirit. I will have links below for each of these trees. Y'all, this was not a sponsored video. I paid for all of these trees myself, but I will have the links below to Amazon if you are interested in having any of these trees to help you for your holiday season. I do receive a small commission that is at no cost to you. I appreciate all the love and support. Be sure to share with anybody that is looking for any holiday inspo. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.